Hello all, welcome everyone. I see people still joining us. Hello, we're live once again at 5 p.m. Central European Time. Let me know what's your time zone, where you are watching me from. And also, I'm very curious to find out what's your time zone, like where you are based, where are you watching me from? Let me know in the comments. We're going live on a daily basis to answer all of your questions about the upcoming 12-week business mentorship program that starts next week. But actually, also, you get many ideas and tips on how to grow internationally as a freelance translator or a boutique translation agency owner. So either you are a freelance translator working from home or in chapter in general language professional, or you own a boutique translation agency and you would like to create on a consistent base a lead generation machine through your LinkedIn profile or to find online methods to keep growing. Those lives will help you to give you ideas, lots of ideas, tips, and instruction how you can do that. Let me know where you're watching me from. And also I'm curious, like if you can hear me well, can you see the slides? Hello all, welcome everyone. Let me know where you're watching me from. I will share all the links also in the chat about the upcoming program, a link to book a call with me. Also, you can find those links in the description of this video. Okay, and of course, registration closes tomorrow. Okay, so if you would like to join us, you need to make sure that you let me know, me and my team, by sending me an email or a message so where we are connected on LinkedIn or Facebook. And also let me know if you were here in the free masterclass last week. Hello all, welcome. Perfect. Do you have any kind of questions about how to grow internationally, how to increase your client base, the program itself? Let me know in the comments. I'm sharing also in the chat the links. It's a 12-week business mentorship program specifically designed for language professionals. Okay, so it's the only program that exists internationally to help you grow financially speaking and find clients online for translators and interpreters. Okay. And also it's the only program, I'm very proud of it, that actually helps colleagues to reach 10K months. So if you would like to reach 10K months, if you would like to increase your client base, this is the only program that has been helping colleagues to reach and has proven results. By proven results, I mean success stories that you can find on my YouTube channel, my website, vmentoring.com/success stories. And also I would love to know, where are you watching me from? Let me know in the chat. I see still people joining us. Okay, let's wait a few minutes. I have prepared some slides just to take you through the journey, how you can do it yourself if you don't want to join a program, if you're not sure if a mentor can help you. And of course, I'm going live, first of all, because I really love to build a connection with you guys. And also it's really important for me to answer your questions. That's why otherwise I would go there and record the video and share with you the recording. But I prefer to go live just to see you and also to be able to get to know with each other and to give you more precise answers. Hello, everyone. And of course, yes, let me also share the link to book a call with me because that's your last chance. We start next week. Hello, Karin. Hi, are you here? Thank you for your kind words, guys. I really appreciate that. Of course, you can book a free call with me, no strings attached. I will be very honest with you, okay, if you can actually join this program, and this program is going to be beneficial to you. So that's why I'm suggesting to book a call with me. It helps us faster to see if we are a good fit, both of us, to work together. But of course, if you would like in written format the answers to your questions, send me an email at info@vmentoring.com. I would appreciate, and I would definitely get back to you to answer all of your questions. Hello, Karin. Welcome. Thank you for joining me live. Do you have any kind of questions for me? I would love to address them. If you have any kind of questions related to the upcoming program or working with me, I would really love to answer all of those, guys. So use the comments below and let me know. Hello, everyone. This program is equally beneficial for starting out colleagues, but also advanced translators that they have been in the industry for a while. So either you are a starting out colleague, okay, so it means you are just entering the market and you have zero clue on how to find your first clients, this program can help you. If you've been in the industry for a while, but you would like to grow financially and you do not know how to do that properly without jeopardizing your own reputation as a freelance translator, also, this program can help you. So I've shared the link to book a call with me in case that you would like to find out if this program is for you. So check the comments and also the description of this video. And also, if you would like to find out more about the program that starts next week, send me a message, okay, so as to find out if this is the right fit for you. Let's start right away. As you see here, the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, or you can call it the Fully Booked Translator Formula, LinkedIn Edition, is a group coaching program for language professionals. The link is vmentoring.com/ULPS. And of course, I'm going to share with you how the program works, okay, what to expect, how you will be able to reach your financial freedom and your financial goals if you decide to join us. And of course, to answer all of your questions, I would love to see if you have any kind of questions, let me know. Okay, so the program is the only program that exists internationally that can help you reach and has is a proven process that has helped colleagues to reach 10K months. Doesn't really matter where you are based in the world, what's your language combination, what's your specialization. This program is designed in such a way so as to help you to reach the next step to your career. So if you're a starting out colleague, to help you to find your first clients, if you have been in a while in the industry to help you scale up and earn more while working less, if you're already a veteran for many, many years in the industry, I've seen many people like with 20 plus years of experience joining my program just to update their skills. For me, growth is continuing. It's not an overnight success. Of course, you were able to reach this point in your business because, okay, if you were, and of course, if you would like to find out how I've been working with colleagues and how they were able to reach such results, visit my YouTube channel playlist where you can find all the success stories, people that they are actually sharing how they were able to reach 10K months and their financial freedom working with me and following my steps and my proven process. It's Virginia Katsibirio Official. You go to the playlist and you'll be able to find all the playlists and K results, success stories, results of my one-to-one programs. I will be sharing one playlist here, but of course you can find out more if you navigate through my YouTube channel. I suggest YouTube channel because all of the success stories there, they are live, so I don't edit anything, okay? So you can find out more about my success stories, but also people that they were able to achieve the results that you are looking for. And of course, on my website, vmentoring.com/success stories, but it's not always updated because I have so many success stories that I don't need all of those success stories that I have. They fit in, there. Cool. So let's start. And of course, I would love to hear from you. Yes, Virginia Katsibirio Official is the YouTube channel, okay? And of course, there you will be able to find all the success stories. So let's see how the actual program works. First of all, you see the pricing. There is an extra bonus training on how you should be able to price your services the right way, so for you to be able to reach your financial goals. Some of you last week in the free masterclass, you mentioned that you really struggled to increase your rate. So this is something that we cover 100% in the program. We set the goals that you would like to achieve, and then we break that down into actionable steps. And also, depending on your financial freedom, the financial goals that you would like to achieve, monthly basis or annually basis, we actually create your pricing per hour, per word, so as for you to be able to reach, okay, those goals. And of course, we work a lot with your branding. What does branding mean? It's not only your logo, it's not only, let's say, your email signature, is an overall, let's say, leverage of your online presence on how to be able to position yourself as the go-to expert so as to build trust with your ideal clients. So for me, branding means everything, like from creating targeted CVs, cover letters, your LinkedIn profile. If you have a website, it's not mandatory, but if you have, we can help you that. I have had people that worked with the branding, including their logo, the colors that they're using, fonts on their website, everything that you might consider creating a company page on LinkedIn. So everything that you might consider that builds trust and credibility with your idea clients is including in the branding. Why is that so important? So to build trust, as I mentioned earlier, especially because most of you told me that you would like to start working with direct clients. So if you would like to start working with direct clients, branding is really important. If you don't have a strong online presence that builds authority and credibility with your idea clients, then it's really hard for them to trust you and give you work, especially when they have never heard of you before. Let me know if you have any kind of questions related to branding, but this is something that we cover 100% in the program. And I can guarantee that you will leave the program by having 3 different CVs for 3 different specializations, cover letters for your idea clients, LinkedIn messages to start a conversation and close a deal with your clients, 3 different portfolios for your direct clients, messages for LinkedIn, not only to start a conversation, but also to close a deal, scripts on how to run a discovery call, how to close a 5-figure deal. So let me know. And of course, you can find all the details in the link. Marketing, as you see here, is really important because no matter how good you are, if your clients, they cannot find you online, then you get lower chances of getting projects. So nowadays, it's not like 20 years ago that we had a Hotmail or a Gmail and the clients were coming to us. Some people, they still get those results, but I think year per year, this is becoming lower and lower. The results that we get through referrals and word of mouth. And especially if you would like to predict your future and overcome any challenges like AI, the war, international crisis, COVID in the past, you need to have marketing. Of course, marketing is not for everyone. You need to choose the marketing methods that you can apply based on your personality, the time schedule that you have, and that's something that we can decide together. And of course, you learn how to connect, engage, and convert with your idea clients. Connect means that you will be able to expand your network with your idea clients so as to increase the chance of getting a paid project. The more people will be able to see you, the more chances to actually get a paid project. Engage, how you will be able to do that properly. And convert, it means like people visiting your profile to turn from visitors into buyers. So let me know if you have any kind of questions about the 10K months formula. I went live yesterday, and also I shared with you some slides and my, let's say, steps to 10K months. 2 slides was that. So you can go and find that back in yesterday's live, in my recent activity on LinkedIn, or the recent live videos on my YouTube channel. So here's the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. As you see here below the lower part of your screen, you see referrals and word of mouth, because this is the most common, let's say, most efficient client acquisition strategy that you've been telling me. That's how you get clients. Some of you think that by building a website or a blog, you will be able to become fully booked, find all of the clients that you need, and reach your financial goals. And of course, some of you tell me that you use social media. All of these things are okay if you have them. I'm not against, but definitely you cannot predict your future by just accepting clients through referrals and word of mouth. It's not something that you can control. Having a website rarely brings you directly clients. It's good to build authority and credibility online and people to see you online that you have a professional website, but definitely it's not the reason they're going to hire you. And of course, social media, they're great. Social selling is really important nowadays, but you need to be more strategical. You see that I don't include your LinkedIn account in social media because I feel like LinkedIn is in general is the only professional network. I don't see it as a social media. We don't go there just to socialize with other people. Most of the people, if not all of them, that they use LinkedIn, they use it for professional purposes. So they are there to do business. So if you contact the right people, or if you're able to be seen by the right people, you get higher chances of getting on a consistent basis interested people working with you, coming to your profile. Plus on LinkedIn, of course, everything that I'm teaching here and in my 12-week business mentorship program can happen with a free version of LinkedIn. So you don't need to pay for LinkedIn in order to get those results. But of course, it has Sales Navigator. And of course, you can connect with automation systems and tools that I use in my business for many years. So it's for you to be able to automate the process, or if you would like to take the next step. But first, I would suggest you to make the most out of the free version of LinkedIn and then consider upgrading to the paid version. But of course, don't go and upgrade without asking me what's the actually best solution, because LinkedIn has many different options and versions paid. You need to choose the right one. Otherwise, you will be spending your money without getting any results. And then you see going higher above the LinkedIn account, outreach and inbound leads. If you were in the masterclass last week, I described those details in more detail. Like outreach, direct outreach is, let's say, a more controllable way of getting clients. You create a list with your idea clients. I will teach you how you will be able to find their contact details properly, professionally. And then it's up to you to, through email and LinkedIn prospecting, to make yourself visible in front of them on a consistent basis. And of course, you see inbound leads on the right part of your screen. What does it mean? That you will be able, by updating your LinkedIn profile with the right content, even static content if you don't want to create a content marketing strategy, so as for you to be able to start attracting your clients to you without you doing anything. I have had results, mentees of mine, translators and chapters, and they were able to reach 10K months, 10,000 euros or dollars, depending where they were based, by just accepting inquiries from their potential clients. So this is really important to understand that both methods are equally important. One way is when you update your online presence with keywords, okay, words that your idea clients are using in order to find you, so as you to be able to be found by your idea clients. So the clients, they contact you to want to work with you. Direct outreach is when you actively find your clients and make yourself visible in front of them. You see here that we use email sequence or a LinkedIn message sequence, and then you see lead magnet, how you'll be able to create lead magnets. And I'm also teaching you all the tools that you will need so as to reach such results. And of course, pillar content you see on the upper part of your screen. Content is the king, as they say. And of course, it's really important, but it's not mandatory to be there on a consistent basis with content. I understand that it's time-consuming method. It also takes a lot of time to bring you results. But of course, I'm teaching that in my programs for those that they would like to take the next step. People that they use either email marketing or LinkedIn prospecting, they're able to get results right away from week 4 or 5 in my program. Many of you're asking me when you're going to see tangible results. From the first weeks, you're going to see tangible results, like your clients visiting your profile or even contacting you, okay? You'll have a list with thousands of your idea clients, and you will learn a method of how to find thousands of your clients and their contact details in just 10 minutes per day. So tangible results, they come to you right away the moment that you implement, you take action in the program, okay, guys? And of course, as you see here, this is my 6-step framework to 10K months. Many of you are telling me, Virginia, is it possible for me to earn 10,000 euros? Of course it is. I have so many testimonial success stories. Visit my YouTube channel. But also as a starting out colleague, you can start with 3,000 euros, 6,000 euros, which is very possible to happen for you, even if you have zero experience. And of course, you can reach 10K eventually. We start by creating a solution for your idea client. So we need to know who's your idea client. And then based on the value that you offer to them, we need to identify, to find what is your value that you offer to them, and then to create a value-based solution that they won't reject. And then, of course, it's really important to make this offer to your most valuable clients, those that they pay on time, they have the budget to pay the rates that you want to charge, they share the same values with you. You need to write down all the characteristics that you would like them to have. And in the middle of your screen, you see personal brand and positioning, because even if I'm not calling myself as a personal brand expert, even if professionals out there that they do the same thing, they tell me, Virginia, you do that, you teach personal branding. Yes, but was not my main goal to become a personal branding coach, okay? I feel it's a step, really important step in our strategy, so as for you to build trust and get the clients. I prefer to call myself as a business strategist. I prefer to create strategies. My MBA, Master's in Business Administration, my master's degree was my thesis and my specialized sector in strategy, okay, business strategy. So I prefer to call myself business strategist. In between those steps, we always work with your branding, because it's really important to build trust with your idea clients the moment that they find out about you or the moment that you contact them, okay, so as for you to be able to close the deal. Marketing is how you find them. Branding is needed so as to close the deal. Is this clear so far? Let me know in the comments if you have any kind of questions. I would really love to address them. Positioning is how you position yourself as the go-to expert. Branding is the method to show that, to make that visible to your clients. Messaging is the message that you send to those people, either practically speaking, the message on LinkedIn, the emails, but also the message that they get through your copy. That it needs really to be relevant to them. It needs to be benefits-oriented rather than self-centered. If I visit your LinkedIn profile right now, your About section, if I go there, okay, let me know in the comments. Be honest with yourself. You will tell me, okay, Virginia, like I've seen, for example, the messaging that you talk all about you. I am, I work, I have, okay, specialize, I translate. It's all about I. It's self-centered, okay, guys? So if you would like to change that, you need to start by positioning yourself as a good expert, and also your messaging to be relevant to your idea clients, not only about you. Okay, guys? And of course, the last step is automation and systems. For me, it's really important. I've seen colleagues buying this program of mine just only to learn automation systems, okay, and tools that I've been using. I'm not disclosing disclosing those publicly, because even if I have given some clues when I'm going live, but definitely what I'm trying to tell you here that is really, really important to use systems and automations if you would like to take the next step, if you would like to find more time to do the things that you love instead of focusing on running marketing campaigns the whole time. So systems and automation, they really help you to scale up easier and to be able to integrate your marketing activities into your everyday schedule, no matter how busy you are. The method that I'm using and the proven method that I'm going to teach you through those 12 weeks is designed for fully booked translators, for busy entrepreneurs, people that they actually are already fully booked. Okay, so it's them to be able to keep growing, to have a proven strategy in place. So whenever in the future they feel the energy that they want more clients or cash flow in the business, to use it and to reach such results. Because many of you come to me and tell me, Virginia, I don't need your method. I'm not struggling right now, or I'm not desperate, or I have enough clients, or I'm already fully booked. And that's totally fair. And I'm very happy for you. Okay. But when I'm asking you, do you have a strategy in place? So whenever you need to expand to use it, you tell me no. So the moment that you are already fully booked, the moment that you have already results from your company, is the moment that you need to invest. Is the moment that you need to dedicate time and effort just for you to be prepared for the future. Okay, external situation is never going to be better. I remember when I was starting to scale up, we used to have had here financial crisis in Greece. Then we have had COVID internationally. Then Ukraine war. Now we have other wars. We have AI. So as you realize, the external situation is never going to become better. So what we need to do instead, okay, we need to be prepared. And what a better timing for you to prepare for the future, the moment that you are already fully booked or you are satisfied with what you're doing, to actually create a strategy for you to be prepared for the future. But again, if you're struggling, if you really do not know how to find clients, if you have only 2 clients, if your income depends on 2 clients, if you're a starting out colleague and you do not know how to find your first clients, this is the program also. What is it about? First of all, you will save so much time by not trying things around. You will know exactly what to do. You will have feedback to what you're doing. You will be able to create CVs, cover letters, portfolios, companies' profiles, website, LinkedIn, everything in 3 months. If I give you a whole year, it will take you a whole year. But if I give you, let's say 12 weeks, you'll do it in 12 weeks. I've seen your results. Go back like on Monday, I think I went live with you and I shared some success stories. They're impressive. They're really inspirational, motivational. I would definitely suggest you to go back and watch them. And of course, as you see here, we have the basics, the getting started and become a master. This is not just a course that I'm showing you here. Okay, I'm talking about is an implementation program. Is the only program that exists that will help you to take action, to change your mindset, and to create results from week 2 of the program. We start by identifying your ideal client avatars. Okay, we find their needs, their pains, their challenges. We create your offers for them. Then we define what makes you unique, your unique selling proposition, how you can differentiate yourself from your competition. So if your job title, your headline on your LinkedIn profile says just freelance translator or translator, then you need to change that. Okay, this is really important to realize that being unique and being able to differentiate from your competition is really, really important. Then, of course, we optimize your LinkedIn profile and any other online profile that you're using to get clients. We develop your positioning, like how you'll be able to position yourself as the go-to expert, nicing down. We create LinkedIn messages that start a conversation, continue the conversation, close a deal. So it's a sequence of messages. We create your prospect list with 1,000, 2,000 idea clients per category. We're able to find the decision makers together, especially if your idea clients are very, very big companies. And of course, you will be able to contact every day 10 to 15 idea clients properly. I have had colleagues that they were able to contact 2,000 clients in just 2 weeks. You learn how to nurture the relationship with them, and then becoming a master, you also learn how to create content for your clients, how to be able to post daily and use hashtag without, losing time from translating and doing your admin work. So I use scheduling tools, automation tools that also will help you with that as well. You learn how to monitor your progress. I will share also with you some tools and Excel spreadsheets. They work like a CRM system, customer relationship management system, so it's for you to monitor your progress. We explore the paid version of LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and also we learn how to automate the process for you not to take you that time. Like in just 10 minutes per day, you will be able to start contacting your clients and close deals with your idea clients. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you have any kind of questions. I would really love to address them. I'm sorry for this short break. So let's go to more benefits, because you've been asking me why to take your program. Why is that so different? First of all, you receive personalized feedback for your work. Like everything that you do, everything that you complete in the program is going to be revised, reviewed by me and the rest of the people in the group. So it's for you to be able to get feedback to go and complete the assignment. We are going to work on messages templates, so you will get all the templates that you need for LinkedIn messages, email marketing. So it's for you to be able to adapt them to your own situation. You will know how to find clients and nurture the relationship with them. We're going to work together on your goals and strategy. You're going to find out how connections on LinkedIn work. We're going to learn more about LinkedIn search bar and hacks. You will know who is the right person to be contacting in case that your company has many people, different people. And we're going to work together on your ideal client avatar 100%, not the way that we did in the free training. The free training had over 200 people signed up. So it's really important to realize that our group is going to be very small. I keep it very small, the group that I work with people, and that's why the price is getting higher every year, because of course I develop my program according to your needs. I adjust my modules based on the participant needs, but also it's really important for me to be able to be focused on your own scenario, your own business. I will be able to actually take your business as mine and recreate it from scratch. So let me know if you have any kind of questions here. And of course, you are going to have an accountability partner, become a member of a community of like-minded colleagues. So let me know in the chat if you have any kind of questions. If you know any such program for translators that exist online anymore, so let me know in the chat. This is the only program that you will need in order for you to find clients, to close the deals, and to be able to keep implementing the process, okay, the upcoming years, because it's not only a program that lasts for 12 weeks. Everything that you learn in the program, you will be able to keep implementing them even after the program ends. Plus, all of the actual recordings of the program, because everything will be recording and will be at your disposal upon completion of the live sessions, is going to be at your disposal for a whole year after the completion of the program. So you don't only get access to a 12-week business mentorship program, you will be able to get access to all of the recordings, okay, everything that we teach in the program, the chats, the discussions, the worksheets, the recordings, the live, everything, for a whole year, another 12 months after the completion of the program. So let's say that the program completes in September, because we start next week. So in September, early September, we're going to conclude the program. You get access to the whole recordings, the chat, the group, the conversation, everything, for another 12 months after the program is concluded. So let me know if you have any kind of questions. I always share this slide here because I say to people, I wish such a program existed when I started out. And that's true. It's not just, a phrase that I've been sharing without any thought about it. No, when I started out, it took me a whole year to write a proper CV. When I started out, I didn't have anyone to ask how much to charge, and I was working for 0.01 half cents. 1.5 cents I was working until 3 a.m. in the morning, and I couldn't pay my bills at the end of the month, and I didn't know why, because no one was sharing the rates that we should charge, how to actually negotiate with bottom feeders, like who are the bottom feeders, so as not to work with those people and things like that. So nowadays you're not alone. There are so many mentors out there, people that can share their experiences. Also, you can book a free call with me, no strings attached, to ask me anything. But of course, joining such a program where you can have access to an international community of like-minded colleagues, to ask questions, to be motivated by their own challenges or successes that they achieve throughout those 12 weeks, for me, it's priceless. It took me 7 years to reach my financial goals, where people that I work with in my programs, they achieve such financial goals in just 1 year maximum, if not during the 12 weeks program. I have testimonial success stories of people I have worked with, and they were able to achieve 10,000 euros, even 13,000 euros before the program ended. So they were able to get back the investment of the program multiple times before the program ends. And I wish you the same results. The least you can do is to join me live. That's it. And everything takes place live. No recordings. I will be there with you once per week, 1 hour per week. That's the time investment. So for me, it's nothing, okay? 1 hour per week for a live session for 12 weeks is nothing, okay? It's not that a big time investment. Let me know what you think and if you have any kind of questions in the comments. And I will be sharing also some results of yours to motivate each other here. And of course, I will answer your most common questions later on in this live session. Tomorrow registration closes, okay? So tomorrow we close the doors as to start next week. Once you sign up, you will be receiving the onboarding form, okay? That I will be asking confidential. I get access to this form only myself. I will be asking you where you stand right now, some details about your business, your goals, where you would like to go, and then I tailor the content of my program based on your own needs. Also, the days and the times of the program will be adjusted based on the participant's time zone and, let's say, time zone and availability. So let me know if you have any kind of questions. Let's continue with the results that you will be able to achieve. Those are screenshots of yours, guys, screenshots that you've been sending me once you implement my instructions. So that's so practical, okay? Everything that I'm teaching, okay, will guide you closer to your goals. So people that actually implement the changes to their LinkedIn profile, they were able to achieve even 1,399 views to their LinkedIn profile. 1,300 people, almost 400 people were visiting their LinkedIn profile. Imagine getting so many views on your website. It's impossible. You need to pay so many for ads, SEO, and so on. On LinkedIn, you can achieve such results for free, okay? So by not using LinkedIn right now, you're missing so many opportunities, okay? You see here 2,050% more views. You see here the green number, 2,050% more views in just a few days after Valentina's implemented the changes to her LinkedIn profile. That's huge. 28,000 post impressions in just 1 week. Can you even realize those numbers? Imagine that you will be able to attract so many visitors. Might not be all of them unique viewers, might not all of them be your ideal clients, but who cares? There's a huge number. Some of them are going to be your ideal clients, if not all of them, okay? And of course, we need the conversion rate. We need to increase the chance of getting a paid product. That's why we want the visibility. And of course, if you do it properly, this visibility will be targeted from your ideal clients. Let's go back to some messages that you were sharing. This is a spontaneous message that somebody said in the previous round of the Fully Booked Translator Formula. I want to share a balance of my progress. When I signed up for the program, my sole expectation was that it would give me a structured way to serve this business thing the best way possible. I have already spent 6 months trying this or that, and all the possible formulas I came across through colleagues and professional associations with no luck. For the first time, I have a method that works because it is the best approach to the translation business. Now I feel confident about what I'm doing. Thank you, Virginia, for sharing your knowledge and your formula. And thanks, everyone, because your questions and insights helped me improve. So from one spontaneous message that one of my mentees shared last round of my 12-week business mentorship program, you realize how important is the fact that you implement, you take action, the fact that you don't need to look for let's say, less expensive solution. Some of you are telling me, Virginia, I'm going to make a research to find a less expensive solution. Yes, in such a case, you are losing your time. If you know that this program is going to help you, any other program, as you see here, this person was trying any other possible formulas that they came across, other colleagues, professional associations, but no luck. Because if you don't make an investment, if you don't commit for yourself to take action, then how you're supposed to see results if you don't have somebody next to you to ask questions. And of course, if you don't tailor those processes and methods to your own particular case scenario. See here also at the end, this person thanks the people in the group because the other people's questions and insights, they help you to improve. So it's really important to work in a group as well for me. As you see here, 10,220 views. Those are simple posts, guys, okay, that actually were able to attract that many thousands of views. 3,515 views. Huge. Here it is 850%. Those are huge. Can you realize 900% increase to the views, to the traffic of your profile? Those are screenshots that you take and you share with me after you implement the changes. 650% more views. Amazing, guys. Congratulations. 186%. We might consider that as a lower amount, not that of importance, but imagine still here getting plus extra 186% more views to your LinkedIn profile by just implementing a few changes. So for me, that's incredible, guys. Okay. And of course, you weren't able to reach such results if you didn't implement. So let me know if you have any kind of questions. Which of these results you found, let's say, most impressive or more relevant to your own situation? I would really love to know. So let me know in the comments. which of these results you would like to actually attract yourself. And let's start with answering your most common questions. When does the 12-week business mentorship program start? We open the group June 10th, and the days and times will be revealed to the people that they purchase the program. So once you purchase the program, you will be getting an onboarding form to answer the questions, including your availability. And then I will be asking you also your time zones just to be able to set the days and times. Usually it's Tuesday or Thursday, 5, 6, 7 p.m. Central European time, like usually this is the time, but always take into consideration your availability. Who is going to teach? Myself. When does the early bird price expire? So we have a registration of 2,907 euros until tomorrow midnight Central European time. After that, the price will be 3,900 euros. So the exact date and time with the price of 2,907 euros as a prepayment with the discount is valid is tomorrow, June 4th, midnight Central European time. If you would like to get the deal, send me an email, info@vmentoring.com. We offer multiple different payment options. If you use the link in the comments, there is Stripe. Okay, you can pay by card or Apple Pay. We have also bank transfer, e-banking, Wise for those that they are overseas, if they would like, let's say, not to have any other exchange currency expenses. PayPal, so you need to choose the payment method, but you need to contact me at info@vmentoring.com so as for you to be able to discuss the other payment methods, or send me a message on LinkedIn. What I mean is that if it's going to be in a group, how does it work? That's a great question. If we all of us were from the same country or same city, I would organize that live, so we would be all of us in a room discussing, chatting, giving you the instructions. You go home, you do the work, and that's it. Because we are from different continents, all of us right now have people from Argentina, US, several different European countries, so it's impossible for us to meet in person. So I have chosen Zoom meetings. What does that mean? That we have open cameras and open microphones, and we meet for 1 hour per week, okay? Let me know if you have more questions about that. What does a session look like? Like a Zoom meeting. Have you ever been on a Zoom meeting, like you have open cameras and microphones and you're able to discuss with the rest of the participants? It's like a simulation of being all of us in a room, but a digital online room, Zoom meeting. And we open cameras and microphones just to be able to build a connection, all of us, and to build a relationship. Everything is confidential. Everything remains in the group. If you would like more personalized support and if you would like a more confidential approach, then the one-to-one programs of mine might be a better solution. But if you are you prefer groups, then this program is the ideal for you. How do you work with identifying needs, set goals, and create a plan? Great question. I'm not going to reveal all of my secrets here on how I do things, but definitely for me, it's really important to identify your needs, to set specific goals, and to create a plan so as for us to be able to increase the chance to achieve those goals together. So first of all, by having a chat with you, once you sign up, I will ask you to have a chat with me, asking you specific questions through the onboarding form that I will be asking you specific questions to answer, through the accountability forms that I will be sharing with you throughout the program, the sessions that they take place live, and I will be able to ask you questions and get answers for you. That really help me to identify the needs, okay? Not only in the beginning, but also throughout the 12-week program. But if you would like me to delve deeper, let me know in the chat, okay? Or send me an email at info@vmentoring.com. Any more questions? Thank you for being here live with me. And also I would be very curious to find out, where are you watching me from? This is one of my favorites, and I really love your honesty, guys, here. This is one really great message I got from you. I did a course about marketing for freelance translator. Many of you have been sending me similar messages, and it was really helpful, but the trainer was only giving us lots of tips and ideas. I hadn't considered many of them, so it was good, but not very much specific. So if you're looking a solution of a do-it-yourself course, this is what you get. As you realize, it's not an implementation program, so you get there for 1, 2, 3 hours a month. I don't know how long might that the course be, but definitely you get only ideas of things. Then you need to implement on your own. And most of us, including myself, when I was attending such courses, we never find the time to implement. We always procrastinate. It's really difficult also to adjust the content we get to our situation. And when we actually find the time and the energy the courage to implement, we find walls there, okay, difficulties on how to actually do that properly for our own case scenario. So the fact that during those 12 weeks, you'll have a chance to implement, to take action, to have all of your questions answered, to tailor the content that will be sharing with you to your own situation, really increase the chances of actually getting results. And that's why I'm so proud of your results, guys. So if you are looking for a cheaper solution, that's how far they're going to take you. This program is an investment, but all of the people they work with me, after the completion of the program, they're telling me, Virginia, you charge too low for what you are teaching. Imagine having someone next to you to teach you how to earn on a consistent basis 10K months, 10,000 euros or dollars. How much would you be willing to pay in order to get such knowledge? Most of us, we pay even higher amount, 10,000 euros or even higher amounts, just to attend or to get a master's degree that most of the times doesn't add anything to our portfolio apart from having another degree. This program is really practical. Of course, you get a certification at the end of the program, but for me, the most important fact is that you get results, you get clients, and you get back the investment multiple times. Where do the sessions take place? On a Zoom meeting, private Zoom link only for the paid members. What if I cannot attend one session live? Even if I really encourage you to find the time to join me for 1 hour per week, that's it. You will know. Then definitely, if you cannot make it, everything is recorded. You get access to the recordings right after the completion of the program. And of course, you get access to the whole program recordings for a whole year after the completion of the program. So everything is recorded. You get access to the recordings right away. But the people that they were able to reach 10K months or to reach the financial goals and get the best results in the program were those actually that they attended live, because you are there, you actually ask questions, you see the other people challenges and successes, you get motivated by other people's activity in the program. So I think the way that this program is created in such a way so as for you to feel motivated, inspired to take action and to get the accountability that you need so as to complete the assignments. Do I get feedback? 100%. Everything that we do in the program, you get personalized feedback to your work. Does everyone start at once, or is there a continuous enrollment? I prefer all of us to start together and to complete together, so all of us to have the same pace. If you fall behind with the pace, you can claim your one-to-one emergency call with me so as to help you, okay, to get back on track. But the idea is all of us to work together towards our goal. And I think this characteristic is also really important and contributes to the overall success of the program and the completion success of the program. Do you plan on offering another session later this year? No, it's not in my plan. We're planning to launch Fully Booked Translator Formula in January 2027. I wouldn't suggest you to wait that long. Competitors will be always, steps ahead of you because they will have done the work earlier. What is the difference between a course and this program? I can talk for hours. I'm very proud of the program that I have created. I can talk for hours about this. This is not a course. A course, you usually attend, you learn a few things, you leave alone to do the work. Is that correct? That's usually what a course is about. This is an implementation program. It's a mentorship program where you actually go live with me on a weekly basis. So you will see that you will get enough access to me so as to have all of your questions answered, to get feedback to your work, personalized feedback, to complete the assignments, to contact your clients, to close the deals, to create all of your marketing material. Everything that you might consider that you need to find, to contact, and to close a deal with a client is included in the program. And of course, I always add more things based on your own starting point. And also we tailor the content to each of your stages. All of you have different backgrounds or different stages in the career. Some of you are starting out colleagues, some of you are already fully booked and well established, some of you would like to start working with direct clients. Doesn't really matter what's your starting point, because that's why it's so magical, and for me it gives me so energy and motivation to keep doing this program, even if it's very energy and time consuming for me as well, is the fact that it's so interesting to see people from different backgrounds, different starting points to achieve their goals, okay? And also for me it's really motivating for you guys to participate in such a group, so as for you to achieve your goals. By joining this program, you will have a systematic LinkedIn inbound and outbound marketing process in place to attract high-quality clients so that you can make the income you desire while working on jobs that you love and do well. You need a strategy tailored to your business, and a course won't be able to give you that. The courses, they teach you knowledge. They don't tailor the strategy to your own business and your own characteristics and the types of clients you would like to get. We tailor the strategy to your own business, okay? And of course, we teach also content marketing, we teach email marketing. So yes, LinkedIn is the main and most efficient client acquisition strategy we teach in this program, but for those that would like other client acquisition strategies to be covered, they are included in this program because we have enough time during the 12 weeks. I think we have covered the more benefits earlier, but if you have any more questions, let me know. You can take a screenshot. Those are, let's say, more or less the modules, okay? So you can take, let's say, a screenshot here. You can do it on your own. It took me 7 years, people. 7 years to reach my financial goals. And the people I work with, they reach such goals in 3 months or 6 months or even a year, which is Huge. Okay, it's amazing. It's priceless to achieve such results. Another great question of yours. I'm just starting out as a translator. Can I still join the program? You might consider that it's more for advanced translator when you see the actual content, but everything I'm teaching, we can adjust it to a starting out colleague. It is designed for you to enter the translation market the proper way, so it's not for you, first of all, to lose time, and secondly, to jeopardize losing your credibility by contacting the wrong way potential clients that you could have actually and firsthand if you had contacted them the right way. So you will get a LinkedIn profile created just for you to attract your clients and contact. You will be able to expand your client list with your ideal clients and your network on LinkedIn with your ideal clients. You will know who's your ideal client. You will know your specializations. You will create your CVs the proper way, cover letters, LinkedIn messages, portfolios, everything. I wish such a program existed when I started out. It took me a whole year to write one CV, and it wasn't good enough, okay? So imagine that in 12 weeks, you have everything ready to enter the market professionally the right way and not to lose time. You'll have your peace of mind as well. And why not get clients? Because I have many mentees of mine, starting out colleagues, who are able to get 4 clients during the 12-week program, 2 agencies and 2 direct clients. It really depends on your efforts and how much energy and time you're going to invest in the program, okay? Let me know as a starting out colleague if you have any kind of questions. And of course, let's continue with your questions. I liked what I heard and saw during your presentation, but your prices are way beyond my reach. It's a problem in our industry, the fact that we never, and including myself, when I started scaling up or growing my business, I didn't have a budget aside to invest in courses. Okay, so it's really important that we start the other way. You come to me and you have 19 years of experience, 16 years of experience. You tell me, Virginia, I don't have the budget for your program. It's such a pity. Okay, to work in such profitable industry, because translation is very profitable right now, and especially translators and interpretation is among the 10 professions all over the world that they see rise during a crisis. And such a pity to have been a professional for so many years and not to have a budget aside for your business, professional, personal growth. So for me, when there is a will, there is a way. So you can always find the money for the things that you prioritize. When I get such comments of yours, it means, okay, that you have not prioritized your business growth. You do not want to invest in something that will bring you the growth that you need, okay? So the first thing that you need to change the mindset. Instead of telling yourself, I cannot afford it, because the way that you think is how you shape your action, tell yourself what I can do to afford it, in case, of course, that you think that this program actually will be a turning point in your career. I have shared my story many times that the first time that I realized that an international conference would be a turning point in my career, I had to lend money, okay, to borrow money from my family to attend, because I didn't have the budget to travel abroad, to cover my accommodation and travel expenses. The conference itself, it used to be quite expensive for me. But when I realized that it would be very, very, very important to my business growth, I actually borrowed the money and I was able to give back the investment 10 times. I borrowed 300 euros back then and I gave them back 3,000 euros, something like that. So it's really important for you to realize if this is something that will help you grow. If this is what you need in order to change your path, and instead of being fast and fun, you will change, again, you'll be able to start earning 5-figure months. If this program is for you, send me a message to find out how we can make that happen. Because when there is a will, there is a way. And I remember Catherine Lelson, she had mentioned in her success story live video, you can find it on my YouTube channel, that can I afford not to afford it? Like, if you think that you cannot afford right now, can you afford that in the long run? Not knowing how to find clients, not knowing how to contact them, not knowing how to overcome AI development. So if you can afford that, that's okay. But if you cannot, then of course, finding a way to join this program is easier rather than postponing your success without knowing how to do things. Is the course for me if I don't have a website? Yes, 100%. They say, I mean, if my only presence is just on LinkedIn so far, of course. That's why this is designed in such a way, by using just your LinkedIn profile to earn 5-figure months. All of your ideal clients are there. If you would like to create a website, I have a bonus training in my program that I will help you to design your website. I'm not technically speaking a professional to create a website for you, but I can help you. I can navigate you, and you can leave the program by having all the structure, the tabs, menu, everything that you need created during the program, of course. And of course, if you have a website, we can leverage that so you would be able to attract clients to it. But it's not mandatory. You don't need a website to earn enough money and get clients. Your LinkedIn profile is really important. After listening to you yesterday, I'm now wondering if the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System Group coaching program would be suitable for me or in one-to-one mentoring program. I get so many questions for you. Two are the main differences, okay? If you are more communicative, you prefer to work in a group, then the group format is for you. If you really prefer confidentiality or to fast track your success, you would like to integrate more things than those that they are covered in the modules, okay, and the structure of this program, then the one-to-one mentoring program is for you. If you would like confidentiality, if you don't like to share your business goals with other people, then one-to-one solutions for you. Keep in mind that I have only 2 open slots for one-to-one programs. So for me, they're very, very energy consuming. And also the fact that I will be running my group program this summer also affects my availability as well. So if you're considering, if you have the budget because the one-to-one mentorship programs are higher investment, then contact me directly or send me an email at info@vmentoring.com to find out what's the best solution for you. Does this process apply to specific language combinations? 100% no. Most of the people in the program have been from everywhere, literally everywhere in the world. I have people that they have so small language combinations that you cannot even imagine, even smaller than Greek, okay? I have Vietnamese translators from India, from Indonesia, from Philippines, Georgia, all the European countries, Eastern European countries, Balkans, Latin America, even from Argentina, that they have so many financial issues, Panama, Brazil. I have worked like Canada, of course, all the US states. Let me know what is your language combination, but definitely it doesn't really matter because the method that we use will help you to attract your ideal clients based on your own language combinations. Can I implement the process and see results even if I'm based and you tell me your country? I'm repeating myself, but I would really like to leave this session together by having all of your questions answered. It doesn't really matter where you're based in the world. Doesn't really matter because we are going to help you to attract clients internationally. I think we have this particularity in our industry that we are able to attract clients from all over the world. So it doesn't really matter where you're based in the world, as long as you can have online internet, okay, to work as a translator and to find your clients. So what we do is we tailor the content of this program based on your particularities, where you're based in the world, so as to be able to help you to find your own clients, no matter where you are based in the world. Is this clear so far? Let me know in the results, and also let me know what country are you. And if you have such question, I would really love to address it right now. Great, perfect. How much time do I need to complete this program? Great question. Shortly, I would ask you how much time would you like to invest in order to see your dreams come true? Because this is a true game changer program. It will definitely be a turning point in your career. It's not only about getting money and clients, it's about getting the lifestyle that you wish, okay, and achieve all of your dreams. So apart from that, that would be mindset shifts. Practically speaking, we're going to meet for 1 hour per week, the live sessions. So the minimum investment is 1 hour per week to join me live. And then it's about doing the homework, the assignments. By assignments, I mean business, things that you do for your goals, okay, and your business, your freelance business. So I would suggest you 2 to 3 hours as an average to do the work every week, and 1 hour to attend the live session with me. How does this sound? Of course, as you realize, the more time you invest, okay, the more passion you're about, the faster the results you're going to see. It really makes sense, okay? How quickly can I expect to see results with your programs? For the first 2 weeks, once you implement, you take action, you optimize your LinkedIn profile, you will see right away tangible results. The views to your LinkedIn profile to increase, your ideal clients to contact you right away. So yes, tangible results from the first 2 weeks of the program. Once you do the action. Do I need to spend on LinkedIn Premium Sales Navigator when I join the program? No, it's not mandatory. And I always suggest you, if you have zero experience on using professionally LinkedIn, even the free version, I would suggest you first make the most out of the free version, become familiar with the free version. And once you have made the most out of the free version, then to invest into the paid version, which I'm teaching in my programs as well. But of course, it's not mandatory just to see the results that I'm being promising to you. People I have worked with, they're telling me, Virginia, investing in Sales Navigator, the paid version of LinkedIn, was the second best investment after your program. So you realize that if you are seeing seriously LinkedIn to use it so as to get clients on demand. As your marketing agency, you will invest eventually. How to cope when there is more work that you can do? That's a great question. Most of you think, because I've been promising to you that you're going to become fully booked once you join my program, that you will have more work that you will be able to undertake, okay, and that will hold you back. No, guys, that's not the case, because first of all, when we start attracting our direct clients, I teach you also how to be able to set up deadlines the right way, so as for you to be able to take all of those clients without you looking unprofessional by not meeting deadlines. So we set our deadlines in such a way so as for us to be able to undertake all of the clients that they come to us. And of course, as a freelance translator, if you see that you get, or you have increased your capacity and you have reached your full capacity and you cannot undertake more clients, you can switch off the method. Like, you can pause what you've been doing, you can accommodate all the clients that you have brought to your business, and once you would like to increase your income or to get more workflow and clients, then you can reinitiate the process to start getting clients. How does this sound? But that's why this is a mentorship program. We're going to teach you, you're going to learn how to be able to handle more clients, okay? How to organize the work to earn more, but also find a balance between work life and personal life. That's a great question. It really depends on your starting point, where you're right now. But for me, it's really important to have a balance between work life and personal life. This is not equal to everyone. Like, by balance, some people, they mean, for example, to having free the weekend. Some others, they're telling me, Virginia, I would love to work 4 hours per day just to have the rest of the time for my family. So it's not for everyone the same. You need to discuss with me what's your ideal scenario, how you would like to work and have a balance between work life and personal life. What does that mean to you? So as to be able to set up your time schedule accordingly, so as for you to take the work that you need in order to reach also your financial goals as well, because that's really important. So you can earn more without working more if you increase your rates, for example, or if you start working with direct clients. There are ways that you can do those things, okay? But if you have more questions, I would love to know more about you, so as to be able to give you more precise answers. I also worry that the group of mentees will be too big to receive the proper feedback. No, that's why I've been increasing the rates of the program every year, because I really want people who join the program to get all the attention they need and to get personalized feedback. For me, it's really important, if you decide to join this program, to be an action taker, to be willing and ready to take action, because otherwise you won't be able to get results. So feedback 100% covered in the program. As soon as you implement, of course, as soon as you submit your assignments, you will be getting feedback 100%. No one leaves the program without getting feedback. But for me, it's really important to be dedicated, to be committed, to take action, because no matter how good the strategy is, if you don't implement, we won't be able to see the results. It's like, I'm giving you the example of a dietitian. No matter how good the diet is, you won't be able to get the results if you don't do and follow the steps of your dietitian, okay? Is that correct? You're not going to lose or gain weight depending on what is your goal with the diet if you don't follow the steps, okay? And if you do not do the work that is needed, okay, with the diet. So it's for you to get the results that you want. And the same applies here, okay? If you don't contact your clients, if you don't make the changes to your LinkedIn profile, if you don't create the list that I will be giving you the instruction of the steps that you need to do, you won't be able to see results. Does this make sense to you guys? Let me know. How to create the strategy of diversifying the source of income. I have 4 regular clients who provide me with a stable income, and sometimes it feels as I was employed. Of course, employed. Yes, if you have 2 or 4 clients and you work only with 2 or 4 clients, you jeopardize losing 50% of your income if 1 or 2 of your clients leaves you. If one client of the 2 that you have been working, they leave you, you will lose 50% of your income. And most of you, when you work with 4 regular clients, which is okay if you really like the stability, but always I recommend you need to have a process in place and you need to be familiar with marketing. So as soon as such a situation happens or they push the rates down, you will be able to replace one of your clients with a new one. If you do not know how to do that, then you will be under pressure accepting the low rates, okay? You will be under pressure accepting whatever payment terms they will ask you for. And of course, once they will leave you or they stop giving you work, you will lose 50% of your income. And that's huge. For me, the most important, difficult part with people that they have learned to work with regular clients is the fact that they are not familiar with marketing. They do not know how to get new clients because they never needed to do so. And that's why many of you come to me with 20 plus years of experience and you tell me, Virginia, I never needed to get clients so far. And you come to me because of AI, because of COVID, or whatever might be the external situation. that actually pushes you to find new clients. So you don't need to wait the moment that you will need to find new clients. You need to prepare yourself now that you have already clients so as to be ready for the future. The way that I'm teaching the program is how for you to be able on a consistent basis to get more potential clients interested in you and finding out more about you. So whenever they need your services, to contact you. That's what we do in the program. That way you will be able, okay, to replace the bad clients or clients that they leave you and so on, okay? How to set forth a clear strategy which I can follow, considering that in the meantime, I will stick to the current clients because I have to have a stable source of income. That's 100% right. Most of you, when you come to me, you have already clients. You have been already working because this program is already for professionals. Rarely I work with people that they have zero clients or zero work, might be starting out colleagues. But most of you, when you join my programs, either you have been 5 years in the industry, or 15 years in the industry, or 20 plus years in the industry, you have clients. And some of you are already fully booked, if not all of you. So the program, the process I've been teaching in my programs is designed for busy entrepreneurs, busy translators. So the way I'm going to teach you, you'll be able to integrate that strategy and actionable steps into your current calendar, because when you join my programs, you will learn how to become an entrepreneur. You're not just a translator where you focus 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours per day just to translate. You need to integrate your admin work, your marketing work, and we're going to learn how to do that properly together. Let me know if you have any specific questions related to this topic. It's very interesting and I would really love to address it. Make sure that you have actually visited the link in the comments to find out more about the new bonuses that they're added, okay? Registration closes tomorrow. So by joining now, you get a one-to-one extra session with me, okay? So as to create your LinkedIn strategy or to have all of your questions answered, or in case that you fall behind in the program, to claim that one-to-one session with me, okay? Bonus number 2, live hands-on training on pricing and packaging. You will learn all the pricing strategies that exist, the ones that actually are based on your value, how to be able to increase your pricing without losing your clients, and how to be able to create packages in case that you would like to do so. Bonus number 3, 2-hour CV and cover letter do's and don'ts training. I'm very proud about this training because even people with 20 plus years of experience, they tell me that they've learned something new. So it's really important for you to join this training. Even if you might be a few years in the industry, you will be able to learn new things about CV and cover letter writing. And of course, after we create your cover letters and your CVs, you are going to run your email marketing campaigns to attract agencies. Bonus number 4, create target portfolios to be sent to your direct clients. Why is that? Because your direct clients, they will never ask you for a CV. A CV for direct clients only applies when they would like to hire you as an employee. So if you're going to work for them as a supplier, as a freelancer, you need to send them a portfolio. A CV doesn't tell them anything. And of course, sample of your work doesn't work because most of your direct clients, they don't have the linguistic background to evaluate your skills. So you will know what's the difference between sample of your work and professional portfolios, and you will be able to create 3 different portfolios for your direct clients. We focus on the benefits that you offer to them, and we include all the information that your direct clients would like to see there in order to build trust and hire you or give you work. Innovative method. And bonus number 5, let's create or leverage your website. In case you would like, which is not mandatory to create a website, I will help you to do that in just 12 weeks. If you have already a website but doesn't bring you the desirable results, so you do not know how to make that interactive or to attract your ideal clients, I will let you know how to do that. I assume that most of you have just one landing page that talks a lot about you. So if all of your website is about you being a translator, your studies, your credentials, so on, this doesn't attract clients because the people, they have not been nurtured enough. So as to visit your website, you need to write a copy that is addressed to them and focuses on the benefits that your clients get by working with you. Okay, so that was it for today. Let me know if you have any kind of questions related to the topics that we covered. Such great questions, guys. Thank you so much for being here live with me. Thank you so much for staying that long here with me. Let me know if you have any more questions related to the upcoming 12-week business mentorship program. Don't forget that the registration closes tomorrow, midnight Central European time. We're going to close the doors. We're going to start next week. I'm so excited to start working with all of you guys. If you have any kind of questions about the registration, the payment method, send me an email at info@vmentoring.com. I will reply personally to all of your emails. And if you have any kind of hesitations, ask me. I will be very honest with you. If this is not a program for you, I will be very honest. I don't want people to make an investment, not get back the investment they've made. So I will be very honest with you, and I will reply personally to all of your questions. So that was it for today. Let me know if you have any kind of questions. Pleasure seeing all of you guys here. Tomorrow live again, 5 p.m. Central European Time on a daily basis. You're welcome, Karin. Thank you for staying that long. Do you have any kind of questions, Karin, today? You're watching from France, I suppose. Do you have any kind of questions, something that I didn't cover today? I would really love to address all of your questions, guys. So let me know in the comments. And of course, if you have any kind of questions, send me an email at info@vmentoring.com, as you see here. I will reply personally to all of your questions. If you feel that this is the right opportunity for you to take the next step in your career, don't miss out, because the next round will be in 2027 of this program. There is no such program out there, so you'll be losing your time purchasing courses that they are not tailored enough and they don't require from you to take action. So I would really like to help you make a decision. If there is only financial reasons that you don't take the step, send me an email and I will be able to see what we can do to help you take this opportunity now. So that was it. Thank you so much for staying that long. I appreciate so much, and see you online. Not for the moment. Okay, Karin, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everyone. See you inside. All of you that you have signed up already, we start next week. And don't forget to sign up tomorrow, midnight Central European Time. Registration closes, vmentoring.com/ULPS to find more about the program. I'm so excited to start working with you guys and to spend those 12 weeks this summer working together and changing all the idea that you have about the business side of our industry. You will leave this program by having a totally new idea and picture of translation interpretation industry, guys. Thank you so much. See you inside. Bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central European Time for the last Q&A session, okay? Bye-bye.